woke me up for a YouTube intro.
It's Seedance 2.5, big guy. Everything you're about to see is AI. One single generation, 30 seconds, sound included. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build all of this. Let's get into it.
Can I go back to sleep now?
So Seedance 2.5 is finally here, and it's an absolute game changer for creating content, filmmaking, shorts, UGC ads, all of it. So in this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know, specifically how to prompt it properly and how to use it efficiently, because this model is expensive and you do not want to burn tokens learning what I already learned. So stick around because I'm giving you a full guide and an entire prompt pack completely free, the exact prompts for character consistency, clip chaining, and even putting yourself in the video with your own voice. All right, I don't want to waste too much of your time. Let's jump right in. All right, so I'm going to show you two ways to use Seedance 2.5. One's going to be inside the Higgsfield website itself, and then the next one is going to be using Claude, actually, which is going to give you a really good way to make sure you're prompting everything correctly. And if you're doing some kind of a video that's related to a topic, Claude will give you all of the research itself. So again, I'm going to show you all of that step by step. And this prompt pack right here is not just a set of prompts, but it's also a guide on what I learned the past couple of days that I've been testing this. So everything is going to be inside this prompt pack, including prompt examples. So you can just basically copy paste this. Again, I'm going to show you all of this, how you can access this completely for free. All right, so first of all, as far as the account sign up, go ahead and click on the link description so you can create an account in Higgsfield, because that's the best place to use it. Here, there's lots of examples and very easy user interface. Again, I would ask you guys to use it inside a desktop app or inside your desktop, because that's the best way to take advantage of this model. So once you go ahead and sign up for a Seedance or for a Higgsfield account, you're going to head over to the video and you'll see that Seedance 2.5 is the new model, which is the most popular model right now, obviously. So this is going to be the user interface. So the first example, I'm going to walk you through inside the Higgsfield website. And then the second one, we're going to go through and I'm going to show you kind of the details of how to connect this to your Claude, so that way you can use it from your Claude. Okay, so before we jump into our example and creation, I want to quickly show you how you can get access to this prompt guide and prompt pack, because again, this is going to give you everything you need to know. And I'm going to go over this as well in a little bit and the different features that Seedance 2.5 has. So let me show you exactly how to access this. So you're going to click on a link in the description. This is going to be the second link. It's called free community. So once you click on that link, it's going to bring you right here. Again, you're just going to click on join. This is a completely free community. You're going to click on the classroom section and click on YouTube resources. And at the bottom, you will see the prompt pack for Seedance 2.5. It's literally that simple. Again, it's just a PDF file. So essentially you can just download it and then you'll be able to interact with it and be able to basically copy paste all of the prompts that are there. All right, so this prompt pack not only includes the prompt example, but it also gives you a really good guide on what to do and what not to do, right? So you have things like know before your first generation, how each prompt should follow the same exact 6-block skeleton here that I've mentioned, things like format declaration, character lock, staging directive, audio, numbered scenes, sound design, all of it is here. And you can, again, you have access to this. You'll be able to see this yourself and read through it. But essentially every single prompt, so if I zoom in a little bit, follows the same exact directive there, right? So you first of all describe, the length of the scene. After that, the character, the audio mix, the scenes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then at the end also the sound design. So that's why, like I said, I gave you guys a few examples of these prompts so that we can just copy paste this and take a look at it, right? So let me show you now a few examples of these exact prompts that we copied and ran. So first of all, looking at a 30-second cinematic shot. So something like this that I copied. So if I go back to my Higgsfield here, so that way you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So this is the exact prompt that I created here that I copied from the prompt pack. I said a one continuous unbroken 30-second ad shot with no cut, starring the man from the reference image. And the reference image was this AI image that I generated, right? So as you can see right here, so this is my reference image. It's very small, but you can see this is my image that I uploaded. So this is what it generates. Let's take a look at this. Look at how cool that is, right? The camera design and angle and the pauses. Again, character consistency is there throughout the whole video. The slow motion, all of it is described in the prompt. There you go, right? So this is kind of describing that 6-scene skeleton that I mentioned. You want to describe the character, or first of all, you want to describe the 30-second unbroken cinematic shot. You want to describe the character inside the video as a reference, and then also all of the description of each and every scene. The first scene is kind of a cinematic shot, a zoom in, and then also a still, and the camera rotates around. The second one is kind of like an FPV drone type of shot that follows the character, and then afterwards again another slow-mo with the camera zooming in. Audio quality, all of it is provided in the prompt, and therefore you can get exactly what you want. So you can use this as an example to create something of your own, right? And then also another thing that Seedance 2.5 is really good at is editing an existing video. So as you can see in this particular one, right, my eyes are kind of this hazel brown. So if I just play this a little bit so you can see, and then there's like the lightning, right? So now I uploaded the same exact image or the same exact video as a reference. So if you click on edit video, you can now upload a video yourself up to 30 seconds, and you can edit any part of it. So I did something very simple. I just said change the eye color to blue, right? And you give the reference video, so you just type the @ and then you can type video, whatever name you've given it, and it will be able to reference that particular video. And then after generation, now you can take a look at this. Now the video and the first scene, the eye color is completely blue compared to that hazel brown, right? So if I click on play, there you go. You can see everything is maintained. The quality, I mean, look at this. This is absolutely remarkable. Everything around the scene or around that particular reference stays the same exact thing. The only thing that changes is the exact thing that I described. And in this case, that's the color of the eyes, right? Even the reflection of the thunderbolt there, that stays exactly the way it is. The only thing that changes is exactly what I described. Absolutely incredible. This is another huge reference or another huge use case that Seedance 2.5 is really good at. Okay, so that's kind of the editing and creating kind of a cinematic continuous shot. Another thing that it's really good at is creating UGC ads. So in the bottom, so this is exactly what I copied and pasted, right? Let me go to the bottom here. I said a 30-second vertical 9:16 UGC product ad starting the exact product from the reference image. Same thing, it follows the same exact skeleton, right? You describe the length and what the video is about, the scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, scene 5. I mean, you can do multiple different scenes, right? So I just copied and pasted this exact prompt inside my Higgs field, and I did that in the create video. So if I go back right here, there you go. So let's take a look at this. Before we take a look at this, this is the reference image that I gave it. It's just this facial cleanser. It's called Lumiere facial cleanser. Again, I made this up in ChatGPT using the GPT image 2. So you can see this is the exact product screenshot I gave it. So right here, this is the reference, and I just said a 30-second vertical 9:16. Again, that's the exact prompt that I copied from that prompt bank. Let's take a look at this. Look at how amazing this is. Oops, I forgot to.
Okay, it finally came. So this is the Lumiere facial cleanser, and everyone kept talking about it. I genuinely didn't think it would leave my skin feeling this soft and not tight. Like, it's actually nice. Just get it. Thank me later.
Absolutely incredible. Honestly, I've been creating UGC ads for a while, and I have not seen it be this good. Just the natural lighting, the shadows, the product. It looks exactly like a human-made ad, right? And the way it kind of zooms and takes a look at the product itself, the application, all of it, the skin, all of the kind of the natural flaws that exist. It's all there, and it's done really, really well. the lip sync and the product display throughout the video is absolutely incredible, and it's very natural, right? So that's another huge use case that you can take a look at. So again, those are a few examples. You guys can take a look at the rest of it through the prompt pack yourself. Now, another easy way to use Seedance 2.5 is inside your Claude. Now you can see I generated a bunch of different ones using Claude Code here, but you can use it just using Claude Chat. And it's very easy to use this. All you have to do is just install the Higgsfield MCP inside your Claude Code. So you just go to the plus button, you go to connectors, you go to manage connectors, you go to the top here, you click on add custom connector, you name it something in this remote MCP URL. So you can get that directly from your Higgsfield. You go to the top right here, click on MCP and CLI. You just copy this link right here and you go back to your Claude and you just paste this here and click on add, and that's it. And it's going to ask you for authentication, and you'll be able to now use your Claude and Claude Code to do all of the references or all of the research and the prompting from your Claude and Claude Code, which again is a huge advantage, because if you don't know too much about your particular niche, or if you wanted to do some research, this is where you can use Claude or Claude Code here. And again, you can reference this also inside your Claude or Claude Code. You can give it this PDF file as the prompt back and say, hey, follow this guideline and create ABCD or whatever it is using the Higgsfield MCP, and it'll be able to generate exactly what you want using the Seedance 2.5. Of course, you want to make sure you're given it instruction to use Seedance 2.5 inside Higgsfield MCP, because obviously there's a bunch of different models there. So those are the ways that you can use it. Again, I'm going to be creating a few more videos about the Seedance 2.5 use cases, because this is truly the best video model on the market, and there's going to be lots of use cases from this. So make sure you like, subscribe, and again, if you want to get access to the prompt pack, it's going to be inside the free school community. And by the way, if you want to learn more about creating AI assistants, AI agents, and learn how to create your AI agency, that's going to be inside the paid community. That link is going to be in the description as well. Hopefully I'll see you guys inside there. If not, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.